Good morning, my dear children. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Today, we are going to discuss from our lesson number first, chemical reactions. Students, did you understand yesterday's portion? Okay. Then before starting our section today, I am going to give you some question answers from exercises. All of you, please take out your book and open the page number 9, and go through short answer questions. Okay, students, did you open the book? Okay, students, in short answer questions, our first question is define chemistry. Define chemistry. This is our first question. The answer is given same page itself. Points to remember. Please mark the first point. Chemistry is the science of substances and their transformations. Mark the answer. Chemistry is the science of substances and their transformations. Okay, then go to our second question. Our second question is, what happens to a substance after a physical change? What happens a substance after a physical change? What happens in a chemical change? This answer also in same page itself, points to remember. You please mark 1, 2, 3. Third point. Okay. You mark it. A substance does not change in a physical change, but does so in a chemical change. Okay. A substance does not change in a physical change, but does so in a chemical change. Okay. Now go to question number 3 from short answer questions. Question number 3 is, what is matter? What is matter? This answer also in same page from points to remember. One, two. Second point. Anything that occupies space and has mass that gives its weight is matter. Anything that occupies space and has mass is matter. Okay. This a quality and that gives it weight that you can cancel if you need. If it is there also, no problem. That's correct only. Okay. Then you go to long answer questions. First, write a not on the effect of a physical as well as chemical change on a substance. Give an example too. Okay, for this answer, you go to page number 1. Page number 1. Okay. Here is the answer. In a physical change, you mark it. In a physical change, there is no change in substance. Examples: ice melts, water freezes, water boils. In a physical change, there is no change in substance. Example: ice melts, water freezes, water boils. Students, please continue the answer. In a chemical change, the substance changes. Please continue it. In a chemical change, the substance changes. Example is burning. Okay, example is burning. These are the questions related to yesterday's topic. Now we are going to start today's session, chemical reactions. Okay students, we got yesterday's answer. This answer you should learn, and especially you have to write in a rough copy at least 2 times and learn it. Okay, I told you today we are going to start the section by the topic chemical reaction. When there is a chemical change in a substance, we say a chemical reaction has taken place. Thus, when carbon, sulfur and cellulose burn, chemical reactions take place. There are many examples for the chemical change. The cooking of meals, the digestion of food, and the growth of plants and animals, etc. There are many examples. Few are here given in the book. Cooking of meals, digestion of food, growth of plants, etc. There are many examples. A substance formed by or used in a chemical reaction is called a chemical. Okay, a substance formed by or used in a chemical reaction is called a chemical. So in laboratory we know that there are many chemicals. We are hearing the capsules and each and every items which you are getting from the shop contains chemicals. A substance which formed by or used in a chemical reaction, that is called a chemical. For example, the fertilizers like urea, diammonium phosphate, superphosphate of lime, ammonium nitrate, potassium chloride are all chemicals. The examples of chemicals are, you see, urea, diammonium phosphate. These all words are new for you. Please underline it. Okay, diammonium phosphate, DAP, DAP. Okay, the full form of DAP, that is diammonium phosphate. Superphosphate of lime, ammonium nitrate and potassium nitrate, these are chemicals. Okay, these chemicals, without chemicals there won't be any experiments, there won't be any inventions. So chemical reaction means the base of chemical reaction, that is chemical. Okay, then how chemistry evolved? I told you that, okay, chemistry is very important in our life. Okay, then how this chemistry evolved? Who invented chemistry? And what is the history about the chemistry? That we are going to discuss now. Human beings have continuously made efforts to lead a better life. Okay, we need a better life. Always we are thinking about our safety. In early days also, human beings thinking it was like this for their better life. They have looked for ways to improve the quantity and yield of agricultural products. They have looked for ways to improve the quality and yield of agricultural products. Without agriculture, we can't imagine our life. Okay. In addition, they have searched for medicines in order to cure diseases. They have to invent the medicine. Then, chemistry began and evolved in the course of these quests. Chemistry began to solve these problems, the cost of the human being, to solve these quests of the human being. There, the chemistry evolved. The start of the Christian era in Egypt saw the beginning of chemistry. In Egypt, the starting of Christian era in Egypt saw the beginning of chemistry. Please underline it. The Egyptians were good at working with the metals, glasses and dyes. About that time, the Indians too worked with the metals, especially iron. From Indian side, some inventions came, especially iron. They also prepared medicines from herbs and minerals. Indians also made some medicines from herbs and minerals. More scientific and methodical work started from the 8th century. Now we are going to discuss elaborately about the history of chemistry, how the chemistry evolved. Before the chemistry of today, there was alchemy. Here we are going to get a new word, alchemy. Okay, before the chemistry of today, means today's chemistry known as modern chemistry, before it there was alchemy. The word alchemy was derived by the Arabs from the Greek Egyptian word chemia. Okay, you underline these words. These all words are new for you. First one is alchemy. The word alchemy that was derived from the Arabs from the Greek Egyptian word chemia. In Egyptian language, chemi means black. Alchemy was mainly practiced by Arabs, Greeks and Egyptians between the 8th and the 16th centuries AD. Mainly, alchemists had two aims. Those who are following alchemy, they were having two aims. First one is converting cheaper metals into gold. Second point is the elixir of life. These 2 points we will discuss in tomorrow's section. Okay. Today mainly we have discussed about the chemical reactions. We have discussed about the chemical reactions, and then we have discussed about the chemical. Then some history about chemistry we have discussed, and main thing today I have given you few questions from the exercises. Mainly you have to learn those questions and tell the answers to your parents. Okay students, please take interest in studies and wait for next video. Till then, goodbye.